Hey guys, my name's Anthony Napolitan and this is my newest BMX build. So we're gonna get to first things first. The frame, I purchased myself a Haro SD frame. For years I've been running a frame with a 74.5 degree head tube angle. I've been really curious about going back to 75 degrees and this bike really just suits my needs. Like I said, it's got a 75 degree head tube angle. The top tube is 21. I have my back end out to about 14 1/8 quarters of an inch in length, and yeah, I just absolutely love this frame. All right, so I'm going to dive right into it. I'm going to work the bike and tell you what's on it from the front to the rear. All right, first off, on the grips, I've got the O grips, super comfortable. They're a softer compound, absolutely love them. Those are slid onto the S&M Credence bar, which is a 9.3 rise. That is attached to my Profile Racing Mark Malville signature stem. My stem is also in my signature colorway, which is called Galaxy Rust, which is dropped beginning of this year, I believe. So that's going down into an Odyssey headset. I'm going to get to the brakes in a little bit. I'll do a full brake run through. And then the Odyssey R32 fork, one of my favorite forks of all time. I've pretty much ridden this fork for most of my career. I've got an Alien Nation pivotal seat post, and then that's on a Profile Racing Fat Capital seat. So the Fat Cap is the larger seat, which I like. I'll move on to the drivetrain. I've got Profile Racing column cranks in 175 length. And then I have my signature Galaxy Rust colorway spline drive sprocket going on with that, and then the Odyssey Bluebird chain. And then my pedals are the Yoshimura Chileo pedals. I get a lot of comments, compliments, questions about these pedals. Yes, Yoshimura, like the motorbike exhaust, they make BMX and mountain bike pedals, and they're awesome. They're a flat pedal, the pins are long, they're metal. They're super comfortable, and when I need them to grip, they're there for me. All right, let's talk brakes. I know I'm one of the few and far between riders out there that still ride brakes. We'll start from the grips on. I'm riding the Odyssey M2 lever. It's the trigger lever, which I really like because I'm a two-finger type of lever guy, and it's super comfortable. So it's a dual cable down into this piece, which is the top gyro plate, and it's a Fly Bikes gyro plate. It's super old. I've been passing it on from bike to bike. It's literally the only thing that I take from one bike to the next. It's got a built-in stack height. It's super clean. It looks super nice. I just absolutely love it. So that goes with me everywhere. I've got the Odyssey gyro, and then the gyro goes down into just a normal Odyssey 2-to-1 cable. I used to do dual cable setup back in the day, and I thought it was the way to go. And I think it's still really great if you want to keep up on the maintenance on your bike, but this normal gyro cable is absolutely awesome. I think I switched back to him about 5 years ago, and honestly, I don't think I'm going back. So moving on into the actual brakes, you know, I wish I knew about these brakes sooner because they are genius. I absolutely love everything about them. It seems that they put a lot of attention to detail, but these are the Kink Desist 2 brakes. I absolutely love them. Starting with this piece, the cable bridge, it's all one piece, so you get direct pull every time. There's no sliding in the cable bridge because it's all one piece. Those cables lead into the ends of the brake arms. Now the ends of the brake arms aren't your typical arms that just have the little hooks where the cable slides in. These cables slide in and they're actually attached to a pivoting system. So when you pull the brakes, the little round pieces at the end turn with. So it makes the pull super direct. It's really smooth. I'm a big tri-flow guy, so I'll be, you know, putting tri-flow in there, making sure they're super smooth and everything. I just love a smooth pulling brake lever in everything. I'm super anal about that. And then attached to those Brake arms are fly brake pads. I love the fly brake pads because it's a male bolt and then the female insert is in the actual brake pad. So you don't have those ends sticking out of the side of your bike. Super clean looking. I have the clear ones on right now. I also have a black set on tap just in case I go into a different climate and the clear ones aren't working. Usually the black ones work after that. All right, now let's highlight some of the weird things that I do about my bike builds. I am super OCD, so bear with me here. First thing we already talked about, I take this gyro plate from place to place, so we already know that. I use a lot of shrink wrapping, so my lower cables here, I like to, when I look down the top tube, I like to not see the cable sticking out of the side, so I shrink wrap these up pretty tightly, and I just use a heat gun, slide them over the cable, shrink wrap them up before I put them on the bike, and it makes for a really nice fit. You know, I absolutely love this frame as well. The one thing that I dislike about it is that there's only one mount for these removable tabs. So up here, you're kind of limited to using a zip tie or electrical tape or some kind of Velcro strap. So with this, I've kind of used some tape, some double-sided tape, some caulking, and in a Velcro band to kind of make it so that I don't have that there. I also have a signature protection kit by Dybro, and basically it's a design that I did with them, came up with them. It's awesome. I've had it on the last couple bikes that I've built. It's on the top tube and on the whole rear triangle. It's really great if you're traveling a lot, your bike isn't getting beat up in the bike bag. It keeps the bike super clean, and it's a cool design that I really love. So, you know, that's another weird thing. The next thing is I do this thing where I cut a piece of rubber out from an old tire. So I place the bottom bracket bearing on the tire piece, trace it out, trace the inside out. I cut it out with scissors, and I slide that on to the bottom bracket spindle. And when I tighten it all up, that creates compression and friction, and it makes it so that I don't have to over tighten my chain for tail whips and stuff. It makes it so that my pedals don't move when I take my feet off on more aggressive tricks. So yeah, those are some of the weird things that I do with my bike. All right, so we're gonna move along to the wheel set. I've had my wheel sets built by Albies. Turbo does an excellent job lacing up wheels. I've had him building my wheels for many years. I've got the Profile Elite hubs in my Galaxy Rust colorway, laced to titanium rainbow spokes, and then I have Sun Envy rims front and back. I have all the titanium bits and pieces, titanium axles, titanium driver, alloy nipples. The wheel set is super light. It's a wheel set that I've been building in this specific way for probably 5 years now as well. And then laced up to those wheels, I have Maxxis 2.3 grifter tires. I've been running these grifters since I prototyped them back in the day. They're definitely my go-to tire. I wouldn't change them up for any other tire. All right guys, now that you've seen my bike build, I just want to thank some of my sponsors. Maxxis Tires, Profile Racing, ODI Grips, Yoshimura Cycling, Dybro Protection Kits, Albies. Thank you so much for helping me get this new bike built. Big shout out to Albies for kind of filling in the blanks for me. I absolutely love this build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.